I'm going for a walk this morning. I'm about a quarter mile away. There's my cabin up there at the top of the mountain. It's like 100 feet in elevation from where I'm at right now, up this nasty waterfall road. Let me see. Can you see that road right there? Not really drivable without a four-wheel drive. It's extremely rocky. So if you ever come up here, don't take that road. See, if you break down, it won't help you. And there's a target range right there. I'm down here about the 150 meter mark. Anyway, I'm going to limp back home because that's what we do here. We limp. Good morning. It's the 26th of November. Out for a walk with the Q doggy here. He's going crazy looking for rats, rabbits, horses, cows. Doesn't really matter as long as it's alive. So this doesn't look too bad. We're going to head up to the cabin, which is up there on top of the hill. It's a quarter mile away, 100-foot elevation. Doesn't seem like such a big deal, except that this road, this is the smoothest part of the road down here in the lower wash area. And then as we get up to the hill up here, nothing but rocks and boulders and not really drivable unless you have a four-wheel drive. Anyway, trying to get some exercise today. We're going limping. When I was younger, I used to go on walks and hikes. Now we go limping because that's a more realistic description. Have a wonderful day. Don't worry about me. I'll make it. Okay, we're taking a short little detour here on the way back up to the cabin. We're down at the range, which have targets here at the bottom of the hill. It's 150, actually 120 meter range. Goes back. There's a cleared out area underneath some trees over there where you can get in the shade when it's time to shoot. And the range is marked off at all right, we're heading back to the cabin. Just starting up the incline here on the rocky road. And I don't know if you can see this. It's nothing but a riverbed of rocks. So when it rains here, you can't drive down here at all. And at the bottom of the hill, this is what you got to drive over. Down into the lower wash area. We just went in right there to go to the range. So there are, on the side of the road here, let me see here, we have car parts all along this side of the road here. Spoilers, fender wells, fender skirting, pieces off of cars from people that have come here. Realize that some of these roads, once you commit to point down a certain direction, you can't back up, you can't turn around. You're committed to suffer the consequences of your decisions taking some of these roads. And so we're located up at the top of that hill, which is another, it's about 300 or 600 yards. Anyway, don't worry about me. All right, we're just about to the top of the hill. See behind me is where we came down from. And traveling down this, down. We're actually going down uphill on our way to the cabin up there where it's nice and warm. It's a beautiful sunny day. It's a little bit chilly. It's in the 40s. And if you can see over my shoulder, there's the White Mountains. Just on the other side of that is, that's to the south, so that's southern Colorado and part of New Mexico. Anyway, we're on our way. Okay, coming up the hill, you can see my solar setup. There's panels for the 12 volt and panels for the 24 volt. There's two separate systems there. We're getting close to the top of the hill. This is a pretty good view of the solar panels. Took me a while to find a location that got the most sun and was the least exposed to anybody coming up the hill. So there's only this one little section. You can see it as you come up this waterfall, which typically you're probably more interested in watching the road than looking at my... Okay, we've reached our destination. We're at the top of the hill. That's actually the top of the hill there, corner of the road. This is the driveway going into the cabin, home sweet home. Anyway, that's enough for now.